Hi Aquarius, welcome into your reading. So we are reading for the second and third week of August. So guys, I'm traveling the month of August, so I won't be bringing in every week a video. It's going to be bi-weekly this month until I come back in September. So your your next video will probably be towards the end of the month. Yeah, so let's see what's going on here for second and third. Because I'm going to pre-record all your videos, and then when I come back, we will do follow-up. So put the little bell on for notification for when your next reading pops up. So second to third week, Spirit, what's going on here for Aquarius, please? Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck and the Six of Pentacles. Let me see what's happening here. Seven of Wands and Temperance. These cards, they're so cute. They made me think of you, Aquarius, for some reason. I don't know why. All right. Either someone here is resisting a relationship or a situationship, whether that's at work, a family, friend, whatever. There's a resistance here, or there is a very huge defensive act towards a situation. So I'm going to put it in perspective of work and love. If this is work related, some of you are being defensive in regards to what you bring to the table at work. And it is because you're sitting here possibly maybe in contention for a promotion or getting some sort of promotion or to make more money. So you have to sit here and defend your role, your title, whatever. And this is, you're trying to restore balance and peace into the situation that you've been dealing with. Somebody has been eyeing you, okay? So this is why this is all happening to you right now. Love related. This is being breadcrumbed. This is begging for attention. Either someone's begging you or you are getting breadcrumbed by someone else. And it's just like annoying. You're like defending yourself. You're like, what's your point of you being in my life? I don't understand. And you're trying to restore some sort of balance. Also, you're trying to be patient. So there's like a little bit of a hesitancy, a resistance towards this situation or person. You are trying to get more information by doing a little bit of digging, a little bit of stalking. So we'll see when we clarify what this is all about for you, Aquarius. Please tell me what's coming towards my Aquarius. Too many. We will take these. Page of Cups, Page of Wands, and holy shit, the 3 pages. Oh my god, the first thought that came to my head is like you're releasing all your little minions to do your bidding. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so let's see what's going on here. But you are dealing with people that are younger than you in nature, age, or temperament. So they could be a little bit more immature as well. These are all little messengers, but it's small energy. So, yes, Page of Pentacles is learning something brand new. So you could be at work at the bottom of the totem pole, learning your way up to a higher position. You're excited for this new future. You're excited for this path, this journey. And you are getting some sort of little small formal invitation in regards to this. Now, if this is love related, you're texting back and forth here with somebody that's gotten you curious. There's potential with this individual. There's potential with this person. But also with this person, you hit a brick wall. It went as far as it can go. And now this person's texting you again. And you're like, what? You're curious. So like, why are they hitting me up? What's going on here? So it is intriguing you. And it is interesting for you to figure something out here. I don't know if they're coming in with an apology or just in general they're texting you and you're wondering why. You're balancing some shit out. You're weighing your pros and cons here at the bottom of the deck. But you do have some success coming in. You're going to get a little bit of an ego bump soon. So we'll see what that is all about. What doesn't Aquarius see coming at all? What the hell's going on with you? Itchy nose. The Empress, Five of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. All right. So this is a lot of action. You are trying to bring something into your world. You are trying to manifest something into your life. It is definitely related to some form of legacy, whether that's a family and children, a business, your career, your namesake, whatever it is, right? Because you know your worth and your value, and you're working hard towards that goal. You are taking some serious action here, and you are communicating back and forth with someone. If this is, you do have blocks, obstacles, and challenges. You are arguing here. So there is a lot of defensive action, and you are dealing with some immature energy here. But you're taking action like you're bossing up. You're coming up. You're leveling up for yourself. Whatever these blocks, obstacles, and challenges that you have, even if this is love related, you are still formally communicating. So even if someone's yelling or arguing or fighting with you in regards to love, they care enough to do that with you. I hope that makes sense. Because if you know this very well, Aquarius, if you could give a rat's ass about somebody, you're going to pay him no mind at all. You're not going to waste your time. They're not worth your time. So you're not even going to bother. So if you're going to sit there and argue and spend some of your energy on someone, that's because you actually kind of care. But you are doing something here to bring something into this world. And you are trying to like put up your defenses in regards to whatever that thing is. Yeah, you have some new opportunity here coming in. And you're needing to make a judgment call, reviewing your options. Something you're trying to get rid of that used to be toxic. You know it's toxic. You see it toxic. But the fact that you labeled it toxic and it still exists in your world, I feel like you think you can control it, Aquarius. You're like, okay, it's toxic. I know that person's toxic. I see the situation as toxic, but I can manage it. I can handle it. Too much credence, too much value placed on that person for me personally. But let's see. Let's see what your advice is here, Aquarius. Queen of Swords, which is actually you. It's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius card. But this is when you're at your best. This, and it's interesting that it's falling in your advice position because it's saying you need to come back home, Aquarius. Where do you sit best with yourself? Where are you well within you? And that's usually in your state, coming home to being an air sign. Smart, cerebral, fair, all about humanity, making fair-based judgment calls. This is you. You need to come back home. You need to come back to your element where you can think clearly and rationally and logically. Because Five of Cups is here. Five of Cups is mourning over the past. Sometimes we can get stuck there. It's like watching those TV shows. I don't know what it was, like I don't know, some fairy tale show about Greek mythology and how they were using modern times and they were bringing people into casinos and trapping them into the casinos with whatever was going on with the air and the midst. And it had people stuck there and trapped there for like years. Anyway, I'm going on a tangent. The point is, that's what can happen to us with the Five of Cups. If we get stuck over spilled milk, over the woulda, coulda, shoulda, I should have said this, I should have done that. If we get stuck there, we get stuck. We're not living, we're not moving on because we still have blessings in our life and we need to use those blessings and move forward with that to create more blessings in our life. So right now you need to get over the pity party quickly. You need to come home, think rationally, logically. You need to mentally remove yourself from some negative energy or toxic individual. Really leave this person behind because you do have something to look forward to. Because in this little raft, you're not alone. You're forging ahead with someone in there. But you can't cry over spilled milk because you got these two beautiful cups behind you that are blessings. that are trying to come in. Spirit's not going to give you something rewarding or loving or anything of that nature if you're not ready to receive it, because you'll reject it. And then the universe has worked so hard to bring it into your world, to manifest it into your life. You got to think rationally, logically. You need to raise that sword to cut someone out and put the sword down to talk to someone else. We'll see when we clarify. Yeah, you need to weigh your pros and cons on the situation. And you need to sacrifice something. Cut something out that's not worth your time. What is the outcome here, please? Queen of Pentacles. Some of you are taking care of a mother, a mom figure, whether it's your mother-in-law, older aunt, older person. Others of you, you're trying to find your stability in this situation. Here's the Ace of Pentacles again, getting that new opportunity. You're just a little concerned that you don't know all the key plays or what's going on in the near future. You're still taking that risk because you've manifested this situation. Interesting. Collaborating here with someone. Keeping it light and fluffy and casual because that makes you feel good. I mean, what am I going to say? It's what I see. Can I have one more for outcome for the week, please? No judgment by me. God knows I have my fair share of shit that I do that is people looking at me like, what the? Anyway, the Star, which is you, Aquarius energy, Strength, which is Leo energy. You are resisting some sort of situation because you're looking at your stability. So you're like saying, okay, maybe that toxic thing is not for me, that toxic person, that toxic situation, my thought patterns, whatever it is, codependency, obsession, all of that. You're sitting here saying to yourself, I need to remain positive and hopeful. I am the water bearer. I am the water bearer. I am the one that brings this hope to everyone. I need to take a little bit of that energy for myself. And the reason you're resisting something here is because of your stability. Yeah. All right. It looks like you feel like you're lonely or left out in the cold. Maybe some of you are going through a little bit of a financial crunch right now. Yeah, there's a King of Pentacles back here. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Queen of Cups. There might be some sort of slight rejection here with somebody. Let's see. Temperance, Seven of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. Please clarify. Yeah, somebody in the past might have given you like breadcrumbs, peanuts. Not your worth, not your value, not your time, not your efforts, right? And you could have been in a relationship with this individual. At least you thought you were. You had a commitment, you had a courtship, whatever you did. But now in regards to this committing to anyone or committing to this situation or having this marriage or relationship, whatever it is, you're vulnerable now. And because you're vulnerable, you're emotionally guarded. And you're like, oh my God, I have to find my center again. I have to find my center peace, my balance. I need to be patient with myself. Everyone else has to be patient with me because I am vulnerable right now and very defensive. You're resisting. You're going slowly and cautiously towards your wish fulfillment. And you're keeping your eyes peeled to see what that situation is, but from a safe space. What's your safe space? Being single. So you're kind of like deflecting something here and trying to remain, I don't know, single or keep this person at bay. So maybe you're the one that's breadcrumbing. It's keeping something like very topical on the surface, nothing deep. And I think it's because you feel too exposed and it's not a good place for you to be. I mean, as far as how you feel. Me? I think being vulnerable and open creates bonds and connections. Page of Pentacles. But you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see what the advice is, because the universe knows how to best advise you and for your cohort, your sign. What are all these pages? Why do I have 3 pages here? You're dealing with another person like your element, another air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And this person is coming in and communicating something to you. Because pages are people that you send out for messages, but they're small messages. It's like, a little boy or a little girl that delivers a message to you. It's not the actual person, it's just small energy. But here's this big king delivering some big news, making some effective steps towards you and communicating with you, but it seems small to you. It's coming in the form of something small. My God, there's 2 kings back here. There's a fire sign and then there's an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Man, you're flip-flopping here with someone or something. You're keeping everything topical until you figure it out. But why all the pages? Oh. You have a runner chaser dynamic, and one person that you liked, you put it to bed. Now they're back on the table. It's like there's a back and forth. Whatever obstacles, challenges you had before with this individual, it's now lifted, but there's still the breadcrumbs. And that's why there's small energy here. There's potential, but where is it going to go? I see you're excited about it, but there's something to be learned. I see the communication, but it's very light and fluffy. What is the Empress and the 5 of Wands and the 8 of Wands? Naturally. Here we go again. Another 7 of Wands and the Lovers. Resisting a lover? Are we resisting a lover? Let me tell you something. You know how fucking hard that is? Nearly impossible. Because a lover is a profound connection that you have here with someone. You are bonded by soul, by mind, by spirit, and by physicality. There is something here where you're connected on all fronts. But there is something in one of your environments that stops you from getting together. Meaning, one of you could be like, I don't know, 15 years apart in age. Another another reason could be one of you is married. Another reason could be, I don't know, you have spiritual or cultural or ethnic or racial different backgrounds. You get my drift. This is a lover, but a lover is a choice. You are profoundly connected, but there's a resistance here. Why is there a resistance here? Because someone thinks and they're recognizing their worth and their value. And here you are arguing over this whole entire situation with this individual, but you are going back and forth. It's not like it's alone. You're not alone. But I still see you being single. Because a lover is not a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a husband or a wife. Continuing in your advice. Time for you to remember who you are. Aquarius, you're fair, you're smart, you're balanced, you're honest. You love to serve humanity. You cannot sit here and let somebody rob your energy because the world needs you. You have so many friends and they look up to you for advice. So, crying over spilled milk isn't going to help shit right now. You need to mentally disengage from something in order for you to see something clearly. That is the advice. You need to see that brighter days are ahead. You need to remain positive. The sun will come back out. Look, maybe you need a timeout. Maybe you need to take 5 minutes, be by yourself to make that wise judgment call. Because you have 2 major arcanas here, the Hermit and the Sun. Again, Leo energy and Virgo energy. The sun is right around the corner. You just need some 5 minutes to yourself, a self-imposed timeout, to make this wise decision that you need to do. You need to think about it logically and rationally. You need to mentally disengage so you can do this. Because right now your emotions are tied up to the woulda, coulda, shoulda. You have a fresh new start in love that's coming in. I think you're trying to you're not rationalizing what's right for you. And you're not a water sign, so being in a state of emotions is not your thing. Sometimes, you know, the universe is going to encourage us to be like our element so we can attract the right person to us. And I feel like that's what's happening here for you. What's over here in this outcome over here with Queen of Pentacles, Strength, and the Star? Waiting for your ships to come in. All right, so you are resisting something here that you think, you're resisting something here for your stability. So if you're resisting a lover or you're trying to stay away from something toxic, you're like, no, thank you. I would rather just wait for something authentic and genuine and something right meant for me. And you are. You're just sitting here waiting for your ships to come in. Let's see what the romance angels have to say here for you. So your next reading, guys, is probably going to come towards the end of the month. Like third week of August, I want to say. And then the following will come the second week of September when I'm back. Romantic feelings and new love. There it is. There's the new love. You do. You met somebody new. So it's a matter of you getting rid of something here from your past and letting something go. Because you do have romantic feelings here with someone. And you do have a new love that's coming in. I do see you resisting something toxic for something better. So, interesting. Let's get one of the unicorn cards in the advice position. What does Aquarius really need to know right now? Especially in their advice. These cards are blunt, I warn you. They broke your heart. Fuck them. Oh my God, YouTube is probably going to look at that card and be like, what? All right, guys, I'm going to read you one last card from the Wisdom House of Night. Okay, can it refocus? Sorry for the blurriness, guys. It'll clear up in a second. Aquarius, please. Trapped. My God, can it focus? There we go. My dear sweet child, do you feel as if you're trapped in your life right now? Do you sense that you cannot do what you really want to do because others have expectations of you that you may not be able to fulfill? Do you feel as if you will never get what you want or go where you want to go? Have patience, for truly you are in a temporary prison that exists only in your mind. Your circumstances, no matter what they are, will change, and you will be free to experience the life you wish to lead. In these times, dreaming is the best antidote, and of course, patience. Consider the story of the half-raven boy trapped in conflict until he finally follows his heart. Trust in me, for I will show you when the cage doors are open so that you can fly free. My beautiful little Aquarius. All right, guys, this is your reading for the week. Please leave me your comments down below, and I will see you in a few weeks. Bye now.